okay, whenever it is coming to the bit in the bit compiler, what happens, like I'm using for previous example what we done it, like something like this. We have used 5 and we have used 3 and you have used 4. In total, it is nothing but 12, right? Here also same thing, I'll use it 5, 3, 4, right? In total, it will give you 12. But 12 is the nearest to which bit? Like 4. So it will give you what? 4 byte has your memory address. This 12 is near to which one? The near to 2. It lies near to 2, right? So it will give you 2 as this one, right? For example, let's say like this, I will be telling it has like 16, 16, 16, right? What it will give me? 16, 16, 16, 48. 48 means how many bits? 48 means how many bits? Like 8, kitna reba? 6 bits, 6 bytes, right? The 6 bytes lies near which byte? Like 8. This 12 is nothing but like 2 bytes, right? 2 bytes. Since it is 2 bytes, it is near to 4. So I'll get it 4. So this is nothing but near to 2. So you have already 2, you will get it this one. The same thing here also. Same thing here also. You will get as 16, 16, 16. And you'll get it 48. You cannot do this. You can do this? Yeah, you can do this. Right? So this will lie near 4. 8 plus 8, 16. 16 नहीं आता. 9. Yeah. Yes. No, here it should give me 6. Sorry. No, it should give me 6. Okay, sorry. It should give me 6. Got it? It should give me what? 6. Got it? Since it is like 2 bytes itself, 2 bytes itself, 2 bytes itself, right? So it will give you normal itself, normal thing itself. Okay, not to worry about. Okay, like this. Same thing, it goes on like that. Like again, you tell it as 30, 30, 30, 30, 30, 30, right? So this will lay on what? 12, maybe like 90. 90 means what? Like somewhere around like 8 divided by 90 is 10, 11 bits. 10, 11, 11, maybe like 12 bytes. 11, 12 bytes, it will form it, right? So it will come here and it will come to here, right? Same thing here also, this will also lay on the 12 bytes itself. Nothing to worry about. Okay, so today's concept is unions, right? Today's concept is unions. Let's check it out like this. Unions. Okay, whatever I have done it, I will do it today. Whenever it comes to the unions, right? Whenever it comes to the unions, same as structures itself. Same, whatever you have done it till today, everything you can do it in union. Okay, so there are small changes. That is what I'm gonna be explaining you today now. Okay, so whenever you come to the unions, what happens is like, yeah, I will tell you one thing, guys. Okay, so maybe like okay, there are 3 cats. Okay, so one is big one, okay, other 3 is small one. Okay, other 3 is small one. Okay, you tell me which is the correct door to go outside. Okay, the door will be always closed, guys. The 2 doors will be always closed. Okay, so what we think is, okay, to go to have without disturbance, okay, without disturbance to in and out of the cat, what I'll do is I'll do it one big hole for the big cat and 3 small holes for the small cat. Whether this is correct or one big hole is only enough to pass everyone. So which is the correct diagram, or this one or this one? Right, one big, right? So this one is the correct one, right, sir? So what will think it? Okay, this one will go here, and this one will go here, and this one will go here, this one will go here, right? So it won't be like that, right? So if you see that, like, it will follow the big cat. The small cats will follow the big cat itself. Why they want to struggle it and go it? So they will go it in this one itself, right? The same thing. This one will be the right one, right? Even unions is also same thing, guys. Okay, when it comes to the unions, okay, same like structure itself, nothing to worry about it. You have a semicolon over here, you have character, you have integer, you have float, right? So a A, B, C you have semicolon, semicolon, semicolon. Nothing to worry about. You want a name, I'll just tell it as like tint, I will tell it, right? I will give the name. Instead of structure, you will tell it as your unions. Okay, union you will tell it, right? So union you will tell. Union is a keyword, so you will tell it as union itself, right? So what it does is, okay, so this one is the 1 byte and this one is like 4 bytes and this one is also 4 bytes, right? What it does is it will not create, whereas in the structure, what will be the size of this one, guys? If you tell size of, if you tell size of, if you tell size of like tint, what will the size of tint if it is a structure? If it is a structure, 12. Actually 11, but 3 bytes is for what? Padding. So you know about it. What if it is a union? What if it is a union size of, I'll just tell it as like tint. What is a union? What will be for union? What will be for union? What will the size for union? So that will be a question mark for you, right? That will be a question mark for you. A big, great question mark for you, right? So now let's go for here. Let's go for here. Let's check here what it will be the output for it, right? So I'll just tell it as like vi day 27, right? Day 27.c. I'll tell it. I'll just tell it as like hash include hash include stdio.h. Okay, tomorrow guys, the link will be changing. Okay, the link I'll be changing it into main, right? So how do you write the unions? A simple thing. So you'll just tell it as like you'll start with the character A and int B, and can anyone guess it? What might be the output of that one? What might be the size of unions? So I'll just tell it as like int, right? I'll just tell it as union, right? I'll just tell it as union, right? So I'll come here, same thing, same like structure, whatever you've done it, same like structure, whatever you have done it. So let's go for here. Let's say like tint, right? Tint, I'll just tell it as T. Tint is a union, so I'll just tell it as union. I'll come here, I'll just write it as print f, I'll just tell it as percentage lu, I'll tell it, lu, I'll tell it. So I'll tell it as slash in and I'll tell it as size of, what is that? Like what I'll do it? Union T, I'll tell it, right? Union T, I'll tell it. Done, guys? So everything is done, right? So I need to run this program. So let me run this program. Let me run this program. So I'll compile this. Okay, fine. So I'll run this program. Oh, 27, right? Okay, dot slash a dot odt, right? So what is it getting it? You're getting it what? You're getting it as 4 bytes. Okay, you're getting it as what? 4 bytes. Why it is getting it as 4 bytes? Anyone can tell me this? Right? So I'll check it out like this. Okay, I'll just tell it as like this now, right? Coming to here, right? So I'll just tell it as like long int. Now tell me guys, what will the size? What will the size? Right? So what will the size? That's really nice, really nice. Great improvement. Great improvement. Right? So what is this? 8 byte, right? So as compared to the story, you will can connect it, right? Instead of making this one, you can fit it to this one. All right, it will create, always remember, union. The difference between union and structure is something like this. Okay, the difference between unions or the differences like this. Okay, it will create the largest data where you can fit anything. Okay, only one should fit to this one. Anything you can, okay, anything you can insert it, right? Either you can fit character also, either you can fit integer also, either it can fit float also. Anything you can access it, then it will create a memory, right? So let's go for it. Let's go for it for someone else, right? So I'll come here and I'll tell it as like this. I'll just tell it as like 5. Now tell me guys, what will be the highest memory? What will be my highest memory? Same thing, remaining everything is same thing. So this is what you need to more concentrate on. Oh, I did for character. Sorry. Wait a second. Now tell me guys, what will be the highest memory? Are you sure? Okay. Okay, it is nothing but what? 24. So 8 3s are, what is that? 24. Why Kanprit 32? Why Kanprit 32? Okay, so it is nothing but what? 24. So you got some idea, guys? You got some ideas? So how does union is working? So you just remember that 3 cats and then you have a decision. Okay. So now what I gonna do it? So I'll do some implementation on the program. Okay. I'll do some implementation on the program. So how do I do this? Right. So look on this. All right, I'll give you one example before that. Okay. Int A, I'll just set it as int B. Now tell me what is the size of this one? What is the size of this one? 4 bytes, right? So they're exactly right. So exactly right, right? So what I'll do is I have created here and I will tell it as t dot a is equal to 10, I will tell it, and I'll tell it as t dot b is equal to 20, I will tell it, right? I'll just tell it as like printf and I'll tell it as %d slash n, and I will tell it as t dot a comma t dot b. Tell me guys, what is the output? T dot a and t dot b. There is only one memory which is nothing but 4 bytes. It is created, and you are storing in that 4 bytes. You're storing 10 byte 10 also. You're storing 20 also. अरे वाह, right? So इधर से थोड़ा हट गया तो आंसर भी गलत हो गया, right? So connect these topics. Connect these topics. So how it is doing it, right? So how it is doing it. Union means what, guys? So you have it simple thing. You have it, right? So you have it like int a and you have int b, right? It is a union, right? It is a union, right? So what will create it? It will only create one memory, right? Which is of like 4 bytes. This is of like 4 bytes, right? 4 bytes. I'll just let us here 4 bytes it will create it, right? So a क्या कर रहा है ये? इसका मतलब क्या है? इसका मतलब ये है, इसका मतलब ये है, even a and b is pointing to the same memory location. A and b, right? It is pointing to the same memory location, right? What I'm doing is, okay, I'm telling it here t dot a equal to 10. First time क्या होगा? T dot a equal to 10. So I'll come here. If you access by t, if you access by t dot a, also same answer. T dot b also same answer itself. Got it? So if I tell it as t dot b equals to 20, right? Even if I access t dot a, it will come and override it by 20 now. So t dot a is also 20, t dot b is also 20. Why? It is a single memory. It is a single memory. Got it? Get a confusion clear onto this. Got it? Why I'm doing this? For example, like guys, you all have like a Facebook ID, right? So look on this. You have something called as like this login and password. You have two buttons, right? So you have password here. You have like username, right? In username, they will tell that either you can enter email ID, or you can enter phone number, or you enter username, right? Either of it, or it is. You will not enter all the three. If you enter all the three, you're gone, right? Yes, guys. So this is the option for any one of it. Email dal, nahi to phone number dal, nahi to user dal. At that time, this union will play a major role in the situation. Okay, to make a container as a heterogeneous of mixture, right? To make it as a heterogeneous, right? So we can go for it. Yes, Karanprit, what's your query? Repeat it. Okay, कहाँ से repeat करूँ पुनः? Puno, from where I need to repeat it? Switch on your mind.
तो यही कि टी डॉट ए मतलब 10 है और मतलब जैसे 2020 आई एग्जांपल ये एक्सप्लेन करना दोबारा से
ये एक्सप्लेन करना है. देखो इधर मैं ये क्या है कि ये 4 बाइट्स है. इंटीजर का साइज क्या है? 4 बाइट्स है. ओके, दैट मींस इवन ए इज आल्सो पॉइंटेड टू सेम मेमोरी, इवन बी इज आल्सो पॉइंटेड टू सेम मेमोरी. ओके, इसका भी 1000 है, इसका एड्रेस, दोनों का एड्रेस सेम होगा. ओके, टी डॉट ए का भी एड्रेस सेम है, टी डॉट बी का एड्रेस भी सेम है, राइट? सो इफ आई गो हियर, so if I print address of this one, right? So if I print address of this one, right? So if I print address of this one, so let's say like percentage B percentage B. Right, so how do I get the address? T dot A बोलते कंटेनर मिल जाएगा, मुझे कंटेनर नहीं चाहिए, मुझे क्या चाहिए? एड्रेस चाहिए, एड्रेस. सो फिलहाल के लिए मैं बोर्ड मास में डाल दूंगा, राइट, कमा. सो टी डॉट बी बोलते क्या मिलेगा? मुझे कंटेंट मिलेगा, मुझे कंटेंट नहीं चाहिए, तो क्या चाहिए? मुझे एड्रेस चाहिए. तो व्हाट आई विल डू इट नाउ, आई विल जस्ट सेट एज एड्रेस नाउ, लाइक दिस, राइट. सो इफ आई रन दिस प्रोग्राम, so I'll enter this. Look on that, the both the address are same thing. वो दोनों का एड्रेस सेम ही होता है. ओके, इस कारण हमको एक ही वैल्यू मिल जाता है. ओके, so you're not doing anything, you have only one memory over there, right? So what happens if you are making change on t dot a, it will affect to t dot b. Okay, this a and b are dependent. If you have one more variable also, t dot c, you have one more variable which is pointing to the same memory thing. If you make it changes in a, it will affect to b and c. If you make it changes in with the help of b, it will affect to a and c also. C, if you change it, it will affect to a and b also. Right, that is what I have done it. Okay, the first time it is telling that t dot a equal to 10, so 10 it will be. After that, in the next line, I have done it t dot b equal to 20. It is going to the same memory location, and you are changing the value of this one. Got it? So that is how it is getting it. So even if you access t dot a, same value. If you access t dot b, same value. If you access t dot c, is also same value. Got this picture clear for you, Poonam? Karanprit, आपका डाउट क्या था? Switch on your mic and you tell me.
The memory, I didn't get the memory diagram, sir. Could you explain it again, sir?
क्या confusion है? Look on here. I'll be clear with this. Okay, so I'll
So
just
not
be
this one, sir.
wait. Which वाला? कौन सा वाला?
Sir, when memory allocation is done, sir.
यही है ना, इसका यूनियन का ही है ना. देखो इधर, अगर जब मैं स्ट्रक्चर के हिसाब कर रहा हूं तो इसका मेमोरी आएगा ऐसा. ओके, ऐसा आएगा. तीन ब्लॉक होंगे, एक को होगा ए, एक को होगा बी, एक को होगा सी करके, राइट. सो इन टोटल इट विल गिव यू 12 बाइट्स, राइट. ये 12 बाइट्स का मेमोरी हो सकता है, एंड इट इज नथिंग बट टी. दिस इज अकॉर्डिंग टू द स्ट्रक्चर. अकॉर्डिंग टू द यूनियन, ये क्या हो रहा है? इट विल क्रिएट द हाईएस्ट मेमोरी. व्हिच इज द हाईएस्ट मेमोरी? 4 बाइट्स. So it will create only 4 bytes. Here, this is also 4, this is also 4, this is also 4. Right? Here it is creating only 4. Right? For this one, it is called by A, it is called by B, it is called by C. Same memory. Right? And it is telling that T. Right? Now what I'm doing it, I'm telling it as T dot A equal to 10, I'm telling it. So I'll go here and I'll change to 10. So now what happens is, if you access by t dot a, you will get it 10 as answer. If you access t dot b, you will get 10 as answer. You will get 10 as answer itself. If you tell that's t dot c, you will get it what? 10 as answer. Whether you have changed for b and c, guys? No, but it is affecting to b and c also, right? You change by 1, they will do the same thing. For t dot b, I'll change it to what? 20 now, right? Now what happens now? I'll come here. This is overridden by now 20 because of the next line, interpreter, right? Yes. Karanprat, I will tell you what it is. I'll tell you what it is. Okay, so I'll just clear with this. T dot a, if I access t dot a, now it will be 20. If I tell it as t dot b, I'll access it. This one will be 20, and t dot c also will be 20. Okay, done. Same thing with t dot c also. If you change with the t dot c, it will change for everything. Got it? Take down this first one. You take down this. Okay, later I'll tell it. Okay, so I'll just tell it as like this. Take down this. This is the first example. Over here you have a note in this line. The address of both a and b are same. T dot a and t dot b are same. Sir, what will happen for the character, sir? Right? Your question was something like this, right? So I'll explain that. Okay, I'll explain in the brief order for you. Let me come up with this. Okay, let me come up with it. So you have character C, right? You have character C here, right? This is what your question. What is the size of this one, guys? What is the size of this one? right? That's absolutely right? Or the size of this one, 4. Okay. Now look on this, guys. Look on this. The memory sizes, it will tell you 4 itself, not to worry about it. But look on this. So what I do is, so I have like integer a, I have character. Okay, I have character. Carefully listen onto this. Carefully listen onto this. So this is quite more interesting. Okay, very much interesting concept. Okay. Now what I do is, like, I'm creating a block. I'm creating a block where it is telling that 4 bytes. Where it is telling that 4 bytes. Right? 4 bytes I'm telling it. Right? So this is also 4 bytes. Now what happens is, this is pointed by A as well as C. It is pointed by A as well as C. Okay. You know something, guys, if it is an integer, it will, from initial address, it will access 4 bytes. Data type, once upon a time, 1947, right? If it is a character, if I'm accessing with a C, with the help of C, it will only access 1 byte of memory. This is what you need to think about it. So in total it is 4 bytes. Since this is a character is like, character is what? Like, 1 byte. So it will access only 1 byte of memory. From initial address, it will access only 1 byte of memory. I'll give an example for this. A best example you can give it. I'll give it. Okay. Let me come to this. Like I'll just tell us like t dot a equal to 127. This one will access it. Both will be like 127, nothing to worry about it, right? So I'll come here and I'll tell it as, instead of B, I'll tell it as C here. Instead of B, I'll tell it as C here, right? So I'll come here, I'll access this. I'll compile this and I will run this program. So look onto this, both are like 127 and 127, right? I will increase one memory. Okay, I will increase one memory. Look onto this, I'll increase one memory. What I will do it now? 128 I will do it. Okay, you will get the difference over here itself. 128 I will do it, right? 128 I will do it. So what I do is like this. When I do this, I'll just let us like this. Can you see this 128 and minus 128? Can you see this difference? Right, because that is a character and this is this thing. So it is only restricting for 8 bits, and other one is restricting for how many bits? All the 32 bits. Got it? And address remains what? Same thing. The initial address remains what? Same thing. That is the reason I told you at the beginning of this, what is the help of this data type? Okay, when I told you that first class, always all the classes are connected with each other. So if we understand the first class, then it will be easy for you. Okay, so if you didn't understand the first class, right, I would have taken like to explain this like the days, right? So that is the best way which you can tell it, right? So since it is an integer, is a 4 bytes, it will go for the initial address and it will access how many bytes? 4 bytes. Since this is a character, it will go for the initial address and access how many bytes? 1 byte. Got it? Clear with this? One more example. Okay, so I'll come here, guys. Now what I'll do is, if I tell it as 256, guys, tell me, guys, what will be the output of CH 256? Tell me for this one, 256. 256. Both the answer. For integer it is like what? 256. For character it is like 0, absolutely 0. In 8 bits, none of the values are like activated, right? None of the values are activated. So I'll run this program. So are you getting this point? Very much easy peasy. All right, I will give one more twist for you in this. Okay, I will give one more twist in this for you. Okay, so what will be the answer for? Okay, for small changes I will do it. Okay, very much small changes I will do it. Here I will do it character type. Okay, here I will do it like this. Okay, 2 blocks of memory. Okay, and what I do is, here is I'll add one more percentage d. Here I will tell it as ch of 0 comma t dot c of 1. I will tell it. Now tell me, what will be the output? I want everyone to be answer for this, not like 1 or 2. Everyone, some or other things you need to answer it, वरना मैंने जो सी का शुरुआत किया ना वही बेकार हो जाएगा. गलत या सही, I don't want it. Like, I want you guys to answer it. That's it. ऐसा नहीं है कि सही आंसर ही करना है, आंसर करना है तो सही ही करना है, नहीं ऐसा नहीं. My voice is making you sleep try today. Right? You can sleep it properly today. Okay, shall we run this program, miss? Shall we run this program? Your guesses are very much right. Okay, your guesses are as same as mine. Right? So if I run this, shall I enter this? Shall I enter this? Shall I enter this? If I enter this, if I enter this, if I enter this, the answer will be ta-da! What is this? 256, 0 and 1. 256, 0 and 1 will be the right answer. Sir, why is it 256, 0 and 1? Very simple thing, right? Very simple thing. So this, I will zoom it. Okay, this I will zoom it. So you have it like this, right? 0, 0, 0, 0. And you have it here, 0, 0, 0, 0. Right? You have it here, 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. According to the integer, it will go here all the 32 bits and will give the output called as 256. No problem with that. According to the ch of 0, this becomes what? Ch of 0. This becomes what? Ch of 0. This becomes what? Ch of 1. Alright? Ch of 0 is nothing but what? 0 itself. Ch of 1 is nothing but what? Since this is activated, I'll write as 1. Right? So again 0, 0, 0, 0 if you have it here, and again 0, 0, 0, 0 if you have it here, and this becomes what? Ch of 2. Right? This becomes what? Ch of 2. If you have it one more, this one 0, 0, 0, 0, and you have it like 0, 0, 0, 0. Right? So you adjust with this one number. Okay, 0. Right? This is nothing but what? Ch of 2. Ch of 3. Okay, guys. Okay, guys. Like this it is. Like this it is. Stop. Got it? If I want to make this one and this one activated, right? So what is the number? 257. Right? If it is 257, this will become activated. This ch of 0 is 1, ch of 1 is 1, ch of 2 and ch of 3 will be 0, 0 itself. Got it? In this order, whenever this question comes, you need to put it in this diagram format. Okay. Whereas integer will access from entire number, right? Whereas ch of 0, it will access to here. Ch of 1, it will come here. Ch of 2, it will come here. Ch of 3, it will come to here. Got it? So have this block diagram in your mind so that you can answer it any of the questions in your future. One more example. Okay, I will give it. I definitely will give it. Okay. So इसका आंसर आपको ही बताना पड़ेगा, मुझे तो बिल्कुल पता नहीं होता. Okay. Now what I'll do is I'll make it as ch of 4 now. Okay, ch of 4 now. Okay. Now what I gonna do it? Okay, what I gonna do it? I'll select ch of 0. I'll tell it. Right, ch of 0. I'll tell it. Now what I'll do it now? I'll just select as like 3 here. Right? T dot ch of 0 हो गया, 1 बोलता हूँ. Okay. 1 को मैं बोलता हूँ like I'll just select as 8. I will tell it. Right? T dot ch of 2. I'll tell it. Ch of 2. I'll tell it as like 4. I will tell it. Right? T dot ch of 2 हो गया, 3 बोलता हूँ. Right? 3 equal to 1. Right? Now tell me what will be the answer for this one. Tell me. Ch of 2, T dot ch of 2 and T dot ch of 3. Now tell me this. Oh. Okay. You tell me the answer. I'll correct this. You tell me the answer. Okay, you tell me the answer. I'll correct this. So I'll come here. I'll make it as CH. You tell me the answer. So I'll come to compile thing. I'll add ./e.wait here, right? So if I do this, so this is what the number is, like something 17041441. Okay, so this must be calculation address, right? So how it is 3841, right? So 3841. So we'll do that, right? 3841. So it is nothing but what? 3841, right? How it is stored? How it is stored? Guess 3. How it is stored? Like you'll tell it as like 1 1 0 0 and 0 0 0 0, right? This is of what? CH of 0, right? And 8 how do you store it? Like here, like uh, 0 0 0 1 and again 0 0 0 0, right? And this is nothing but what? For CH of 1, right? So if you tell it as like this, right? So if you tell it as like 0 0 1 0 and again it is nothing but what? 0 0 0 0, right? So this is nothing but what? CH of 3, CH of 2, right? Again coming to here, 1 0 0 0 and 0 0 0 0, right? So this is nothing but what? CH of 3, right? So this will be the value for what? This is nothing but integral value is nothing but what? Like 170414111, right? So this will be the answer for it, right? Yes Iqbal, you are right. ये ऐड कर लो तो हो जाएगा, करेक्ट. Easy peasy, easy. Shall I give one more example? You get the calculation will be also easy for you. Yes. Okay. So let's go for here. Right? So I'll just let us like here 255. I just let us like 255. I just let us like 255. I just let us like 255. Tell me guys, what is the answer? 255. The answer is very much simple, guys. The answer will be very much simple. Only if you use. Okay, shall I run this program, guys? Shall I run it? Okay, I'll run this program. Compile it. Oops, so many warnings. Okay, so that's okay, no problem. Who cares about warnings, right? So let's go for it. Right? Shakalaka boom boom. Right? So all the ones are like -1, -1, -1, -1. Why it is -1? Use complement. You know about it, how it is working. It's 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1. This becomes what? CH of 0. Right? Again 1 1 1 1 and 1 1 1 1. This becomes for which one? CH of 1. 1 1 1 1. 255 means all these are 1. Right? So this will become what? CH of 2. And this becomes what? 1 1 1 1 and 1 1 1 1. This becomes what? CH of 3. Right? You obviously 255, right? But you get it in the Okay, so this one will give for what, like -1. This will become what, -1. This will become what, -1. This will become what, -1. In total, for even for the integer also, it will give you -1. Why? Because you do one's complement and do two's complement, you will get it -1. That's it. End of story. So your 947 concept, same concept, we have shifted it. And I'll let us CH equals to what I'll do it. I'll just let us A, right? So I'll come here and I will eliminate all these things, which whatever they have it here. Okay, so T dot A, comma, T dot C, right? T dot A, T dot C, T dot CH, right? T dot CH. Okay. So what I'll do it now, I'll come here. मैंने सोचा कि ये 5 minutes में हो जाएगा कॉन्सेप्ट, पर इतना लंबा खींचा मैंने. अरे एक कॉन्सेप्ट है. Okay, guys, one small concept is there. Okay, which I want to explain it. Okay, which I need to explain it. Right. So after this, remind me. Okay, one small concept. Okay, one small concept, one example. That's it. Right. Absolutely right. Is throwing a garbage value. That's okay. No problem. I will go for here. I'll clear it. Might be I will be clearing it out. So because remaining things are like, so normally it will be like T dot A equal to 0. I'll tell it. Right. After that, I will do that. So I might be right. So I might run this program. Okay. Now it is 97. Good. So normally it will act like a local variable, right? So what I'll do it, I'll refresh it and good. Got it, Gaurav? What I did it, I have initialized to 0, then I have made it this way. Okay. Okay. Refresh the memory and then you do this. Okay. So one important concept, one important concept which I like to tell you is, I can even write union inside a union as well as a structure inside a union. Okay. So I'll be writing a structure inside a union, guys. Okay. So I'll just tell it as like struct abc, struct abc. So I'll open this and I'll let as int a, I'll tell it, or else int c, I'll tell it, doubl, double d, I will tell it, right? Little quite confusing, I'll be making to you. Quite confusing, I'll make it to you. Let me take it as like double. Okay, let me make it as like struct abc of z. Now tell me what is the size of this one, guys? Tell me, guys, can I write like this? First question, yes or no? If I am writing this, what will the size of this program? So what is this? It is nothing but what? 16 bytes. Got it? It is nothing but 16 bytes. I can even write it like this. Okay, this is quite important. Take it down. So this concept, I haven't done it anyway. Right, so I'll come here and I'll let it as union, right? Right, so if I run this program, so it will be like 8 bytes, right? It will be like 8 bytes. Done.